Hey guys, how's it going? Bam, back with another video today. Unfortunately, no new Rocket League moves or updates to any rosters or anything like that. Today, we're actually going to be taking a look at something that I was completely unfamiliar with, something that I had no idea was going on, involving 100 Thieves, a gaming organization that, I'll be honest, I don't have a big following in. I don't follow a whole lot of their content creators or anything like that, but I jumped on Twitter, saw some news going on, and I figured, why not spend the night talking about it? So let's jump right into it and see what's going on. So, I first jumped on Twitter and I saw this tweet from T-Bates, Rocket League desk analyst, host of First Touch podcast. He's part of the list that like Johnny Boy does for tier lists and stuff like that. Really prominent figure in the esports community of Rocket League. And I saw this tweet. It was how many creators, casters, pro players, etc. benefit from making 60K a year plus exposure. This is a public survey for the people on my timeline. I'm trying to see something. And I saw that and I was like, oh, well, I would do that. You can see I replied, actually. You can see the reply there. I had no idea what the context was behind this. And I just figured, oh, he was just asking, like for something. I don't know. I had no idea what he was talking about. And then I saw this from Benita, who is a Valorant player for Shopify Rebellion. Imagine saying that 60K a year is being paid pennies. I genuinely feel sorry for a new generation and upcoming competitors and or content creators. 60K a year to be a content creator on a tier 1 org, who ended up being 100 Thieves, is a blessing. That should be just one out of the 2 or 3 avenues of your income. I saw this again and I was like, I still have no idea what they're talking about, but somebody definitely said something stupid involving earning 60K a year and it not being enough. And then I saw Sean, CEO of Space Station Gaming, living in LA making 60K a year doing video game content at 20 years old sounds dope. I was living in Kandahar making 30K a year fighting the Taliban. I guess I can't relate. And again, I saw this and I was like, I need to know what's going on. I need to know what they're talking about. So I hit up my guy, the Bot Pops, and the guys at RL Stats GG. All 3 of those guys are amazing. Cheetah, Rockets, and Bot Pops. All those guys are sick. I love talking with those guys about Rocket League stuff. But I hit them up. I was like, guys, I have no idea what any of this is. Can you hit me up? Like, what's going on? And he told me there was this guy, Froste, that was like a guy on 100 Thieves that I guess left and said on a stream or like said in a tweet the other day that he was getting paid 60K a year to live in Los Angeles and be a content creator for 100 Thieves. So I still wasn't 100% sure on everything that was going on. And then I found this video that Jake Lucky put out from Nadeshot, who I believe is the CEO of 100 Thieves. Again, I don't follow 100 Thieves like at all, so forgive me. But I figured I'd play just a little bit of this clip here. I'll link this this minute and 28 long video in the description and probably in the comments as well. But let's take a listen.
I had thought that we were giving them a big opportunity, okay? From individuals that were averaging just a couple hundred viewers, if not lower some days, having them be a part of a tier 1 organization like 100 Thieves. I thought, on top of the fact that we brought them out to LA and we moved 4 best friends into a home together, I thought that this could only be productive. This could only be, the perfect situation and scenario for all of these guys. They didn't work. They didn't make videos. They didn't stream.
So basically, Nadeshot paid for Frost. I'm just gonna call him Frosty because I don't know why else you'd put the E at the end. Again, I have no idea who the guy is really, which I mean, probably my own fault. But Frosty and it sounds like 3 other guys got brought out to LA to make content for 100 Thieves, and they basically didn't stream. And we can see here, why won't anyone pay me? Last live 3 months ago. I don't know if this is a recent screenshot from August 29th. So today, I don't know if this is a screenshot from today. I know he went live to address this situation, but I don't know if it was on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. I know he did go live to discuss this stuff, but I mean, he's getting paid 60K a year and he hasn't streamed in 3 months. So clearly, he's not doing the work. Nadeshot 100% right. He wasn't doing the work clearly. Not being live after 3 months, not making videos, stuff like that. And then, I thought it was funny that there was that tweet earlier about 60K being pennies, and there's this tweet of him, of his room, where it's just all fast food and drinks and just a shitty fucking workspace. Like, I mean, I know you guys can't really see much of my room, but I mean, it's mostly clean. I mean, there's like a trash bag or maybe like some socks on the floor. But I mean, like, and I'm not a clean like my room gets messy, but I try to keep it clean. But this is a joke. Like, what is this? And the quote tweets there's a lot of quote tweets about this. Holy shit, that's dirty in my room. Wow, he couldn't afford food back then, huh? You know, just stuff like that. Crazy you didn't eat much food when you look at his room. You mean you had to skip over the meals? You know, just everybody's going back to this tweet about, you know, stuff like that. So, I don't know. Man, it's just so frustrating. I want to talk to you guys about this. I don't stream a lot. I don't put up, you know, videos daily. I don't put 100% into content because for me personally, at the moment, it's not a reliable source of income. I'm not at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not at 4,000 watch hours. I'm not a Twitch affiliate. I'm not a Twitch partner. And to me, that's fine. I have, you know, other ways that I can pay for things. I have other sources of income. I have jobs and such to help me along the way. And I'm very, very privileged and very thankful for those opportunities. And I do this content because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy putting stuff out there for people to watch. And if there becomes a time that that's, you know, a way that I can make a living, then absolutely, I'd be 100% for it. If I was getting paid $60K a year, just base salary, not including Twitch subscriptions, not including YouTube money, not including any of that, and I had the platform of being on 100 Thieves, you bet your ass that I'd be streaming every day. I'd be putting out regularly, like, scheduled videos. I'd be busting my ass to prove and earn that 60K. And that's the mentality that people need to have. You can't have this mentality that, like, oh, you just have 60 grand a year, you know, and that's just enough. Because especially in LA, it's not. It's really not. And again, I'm fortunate enough. I live in central Iowa. I could probably just live off of 60K a year in my apartment and be totally fine, and we could just go on and live our lives. But if you're gonna be put into the spot where you make 60K a year from a tier 1 esports organization like 100 Thieves, and you're working for them, you better damn well put that effort in and earn that 60K. Because if you don't, shit like this is going to happen and people aren't going to like you. Especially when you leave and you say that 60 grand isn't enough. Because like we saw on T-Bait's Twitter, I mean, raise your hand if this is you. I tweeted not even knowing it. J-Ski, all of them, 60K a year plus whatever I make from exposure. Holy shit, I'd quit all 3 of my jobs. Raise hand. JG7, me, Spaceman. A lot of people seem to forget that not everyone comes from homes in 6-figure range. JRL, me, you know, like Lana Sphere, exclamation points. I mean, Bait's never wrong. I mean, they're just literally everybody in esports basically would take 60K a year plus exposure, especially if that exposure comes from 100 Thieves. So, you know, like I said, I'm not super familiar with Frosty or Frost or whoever it is. But at 60K a year, if you're 20 years old and you're working for an organization like 100 Thieves, or like if I was working for G2 for 60K a year, I would be streaming every day. I'd be uploading Rocket League content. I'd be doing shit like this. I'd be having, you know, meet and greet shit. Like, I'd be doing stuff to just build off of that 60K platform that they gave me. And I feel like more people should have that mindset, but clearly they don't, and clearly it doesn't work out. Originally, I'll be honest, my mindset going into this was just, oh, it's just something that didn't work out. People are just being salty over no reason. But now, after looking into a little bit more, I feel like I definitively have a side that I'm defending and a side that I'm not defending. So Let me know in the comments down below. Would you sign a contract for $60K a year, and what would you do with that time? And would you put more effort into it than streaming once every 3 months, apparently? Let me know what you think down below. If you like the video, be sure to click that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click that bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload a video. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.